Anatoly Dyatlov sat in his office obsessing over the test that would secure his political future while ignoring the fragile pulse of the reactor core power. The engineers in the control room grew pale as the instruments screamed warnings that were silenced by the cold weight of command blindness. With a calculated flick of the switches, they crippled the safety systems, driving the machine into a state of volatile instability, arrogance. Deep in the heart of the core, the graphite rods failed to contain the heat as the invisible blue light began to pulse with life, deception. When the final command was issued, the reactor did not sleep, but unleashed a violent eruption that tore the sky asunder, catastrophe. In the surrounding city of Pripyat, the air remained calm, unaware that the wind had turned into a carrier of silent particles, stillness. Dyatlov stood amidst the debris, refusing to acknowledge that his ambition had dismantled the very foundation of the building, denial. Brave men without protection rushed into the flames, fighting a fire that burned through bone and blood with terrifying speed, sacrifice. Within the halls of power, the architects of the lie chose to bury the truth under a mountain of classified documents and official silence. Life in the city continued as if a normal morning had dawned while the deadly dust settled upon the unsuspecting families of the populace. Thousands were herded onto buses, told they would return in 3 days as they left behind the lives they would never reclaim, exile. The liquidators stepped into the jaws of the monster, armed only with grit to clean the surface of the burning radioactive hell. Concrete poured into the void, forming a tomb for the reactor as the world watched the efforts to seal away the spreading poison. In the chambers of justice, the scapegoats were condemned to preserve the reputation of a system that could not admit to failure. Years bled into decades as the paint peeled from the walls of empty homes where time had been frozen by a singular moment. Nature turned the forbidden zone into a sanctuary for the wild, where the forest reclaimed the ruins of human pride, reclamation. The silence of the abandoned streets is broken only by the rapid clicks of the Geiger counter, a ghost of the radiation that still lingers. A massive steel dome now stands as a modern shield, covering the skeleton of the old disaster against the elements of time. New light has been shed on the design flaws and the secrets of the past that were suppressed for so long by the heavy hand of state. Chernobyl remains an eternal scar upon the earth, a testament to what happens when authority chooses power over the safety of the world.